Hi, it's Don. Today's post is titled Caught Looking. This post is particularly difficult for me to write, but write I must. You see, I attended an impromptu wine tasting recently and was excited to do so, being there was a good but smaller selection of wines that I wanted to try. One, in particular, caught my eye in the announcement. I've had the wine many times and is considered by many to be a high-end and almost cultist Cabernet, while still being priced just shy of $100. Their style is unique to the winery and consistent year after year. That is until this newest release. Should you need to be reminded, 2020 saw some of the worst fires in recent California history and decimated wineries, vineyards, and establishments in the area. Those not affected by fire directly still came under the veil of the effects of the fire, smoke taint, with many wineries producing much less or even no wine for 2020. As you've likely guessed, it was from that vintage that this wine emerged. I'm not mentioning the winery name as I feel it wouldn't be fair, not having had the opportunity to fully engage the wine under better circumstances. Personally, I have been reluctant to venture into many 2020 wines for the above reasons. However, there are some, principally whites, that were picked prior to the fires and thus not impacted. The reds, though, are another story. From the reports, many of the better producers are not likely to even produce wines for 2020. There may be some that do produce wine, while others will sell off the juice for, I'm guessing, pennies on the dollar. I fully expect that there may be a rash of wines soon that will be using this juice to make inexpensive wines, to which I say, caveat emptor. As for the wine I sampled, from the first sip, I could tell the wine was off. I don't believe it was corked. I've had wines that were and can tell the marked flavor. This was just bad. The fruit seemed more like prune and had almost an astringency to it. Strange combo, I know, but I don't know how else to describe it. And far from what I remember as their characteristic flavor. Maybe the wine improved later in the evening, but with two strikes against it already, vintage and taste, I think I'll just take a backwards K, that's caught looking at a third strike, and go back to the dugout. Cheers.